Good morning, everyone. I assume that by the time that this uploads it'll be nighttime, but right now it's still semi-morning. So I debated on how to do this video about paper piecing. Having to put that teacher hat on again and having trouble with that, but I was going to show coloring them, but I mean obviously we can all color, some of us better than others. But anyway, so I'm not going to do that because it's going to draw that video out. So if you have any questions or want me to show a particular step in this, then just comment below and I'll go back and do those. Hey, the first thing I want to talk about in paper piecing is the items that you're going to use to create that. You know, you've got pattern paper, you've got cardstock. Another thing, I may get some slack for saying this, but on these two right here and these, at our Walmart and Lowe's and Home Depot and those type of stores, we have walls and walls of these paint samples. Now I don't go in and get 500 of them, but you know, I'll grab, you know, whatever project I may be working on or whatever season it is, I'll get you know, a small assortment. They don't care. I mean, I don't feel like it's stealing at all. That's, you know, it's probably not what they're there for, but it's not. I don't feel like it's stealing. But other people might feel that way. But anyway, I just go for an assortment. You know, this is my little summer assortment I've got going on, and I've got a few more colors and these colors. So anyway, I used the stencils from Dollar Tree that were out back in the spring, and I've started to see these kind of dwindle down in our Dollar Trees here. So if you want to get these, you should probably get them now, because you know how Dollar Tree is. If you don't get it, it's going to be gone. So this cake came from this set. I don't have the plastic packaging, but I still have this. And I keep all my stencils from all the collections in one bag, so I don't have to mess with the packaging. Threw away the rest of the packaging, kept one, so that's it. They're pretty straightforward. Here's what they look like. This is the cupcake one here. This one. You know, it's pretty straightforward. Just, you know, just cut it out and color it. On the cakes, I actually used between the layers. I have this punch that I got from Walmart for 97 cents, and I just punched that out in different colors and did it on the seam because that seam was kind of ugly between the glue. And this one is more like a wedding cake, and this is actually cardboard. I mean, because it's ugly on the back, and it's some really thick cardboard, like this thickness. This came on the back of a paper pad from Hobby Lobby. You know, the back page of those. So just keep those cardboard pieces, and you could use the back of like a cereal box, or you know, popcorn box, or anything really. Anything with a little bit more sturdiness than just a cardstock. This one, I think you can tell or not, but I'll put some of it there. I stamped it once, then stamped it twice, colored that top image, fussy cut that out, and I used this okay, my words are escaping me, foam tape, and just snip off a little tiny piece and put it on there, and it makes all the difference in the dimension of it. And sometimes that's the key to paper piecing, is the dimension. I made these little lollipops also from that Dollar Tree stencil set, and from the paint chips from stores. I made these little cotton candies, and then I added a little bit of sparkly paint on top of them. Thought those were cute. Again, it's just, you know, I didn't do that from a stencil. I just freehand cut that, come to think of it. These little donuts, I just did these freehand. They're, again, the back of them are not pretty, but you're not going to see the back of them, probably, if you put them on a project. So I just painted them with some natural color, like a tan or a taupe color paint on the bottom, and white acrylic, blue acrylic, and pink on top, and used some markers and made sprinkles on them. And these would be a good size for pocket letters because they're small. And these are my big ones. I actually just made these last night. These are made out of a little bit of thicker, not as thick as I just showed you, but if you can see the dimension there. And again, just use that foam tape in the middle to give it a little bit of pop. And I think I like the chocolate ones the best, but and I just freehand drew these. You know, if you make a mistake, then just start over or draw in pencil. So I really like those, and those are going to be for cards or a scrapbook page because of their size. Here's the cake that I stamped. Okay, this is a one layer stamp, basic, What I did is I stamped it twice, and when I stamped it the second time, I cut that cake part out. I cut that out and popped it on one of those foam tape pieces and added a little bit of dimension to it. And I don't know if the camera's going to show how much difference that makes, but when you put it on a card or a pocket letter or a scrapbook page, it's really going to make a difference. I like the plain stamped image, but that pop gives it an extra. And I thought I would try a chocolate cake in that same method with a little bit of foam tape on it. That chocolate is really cute. Chocolate 2-tier cake. And again, here's the cupcakes. On these, I did add a piece of foam tape right underneath the lip of those to add a little bit of dimension, make look like the frosting is a little bit above or hanging over the cupcake liner. And the cupcake liner, that's just plain cardstock. You could use an endless array of pattern paper if you have something cute or whatever. And on the stencils, like I said, you don't have to be perfect because you're going to be cutting over that, probably covering it, and it doesn't really matter. So don't worry about being perfect on that. The next thing I'm going to talk about is coloring books. If you don't want to cut directly out of those coloring books, which is fine because they're your books, you can do what you want to with them. If you don't want to cut those books up, then I use this graphite Master's Touch paper. I get it over in the artist supply section over by the paint brushes and fine pens and things like that in my craft store. And this comes in a pack of 4 big sheets, and I tend to just cut it down into little usable sheets like this because you can use this probably 20 or 30 times, or that's what I'm able to do. So let's just talk about those coloring books. I got this one on sale for $1.50, and if I wanted to do something Hello Kitty, I could certainly just cut her out and then make her again with another sheet of paper, make her bow or things like that. But these coloring books are good to pick up. Here's one I got for Mickey's Clubhouse. I did a Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse pocket letter this weekend, and this is just loaded with stuff. So this is going to be on my desk for a long time for using Mickey. And as long as you're not selling anything, with Mickey Mouse on it, and it's your own personal use, then don't worry about copyright too much. But if you cut it out of the book, you're not doing anything about copyright. That's the way it's meant to be. Here's an Under the Sea Adventure. These are cute. I don't know about having the eyeballs with them. I wanted them more for the shape alone, so the fact that a lot of these little characters have actual eyeballs. But I thought they would be cute for Under the Sea or anything, and it was $1, so got that at Dollar General, I believe. Maybe Dollar Tree. And the last coloring book I want to show is this Dream Doodle Draw Sweets. Also saw Dream Doodle Draw Farm Animals this weekend, but I didn't pick that one up. I've already started cutting into this one to make little templates. There's a donut, a bunch of donuts. If you wanted to cut those out and color in those, that would be just fine, because this book came from Dollar Tree. Grab 3 or 4 of them, you're good. But if you want to add that extra dimension, just think, that foam tape, just bring it up and add that second layer, and it's going to make a lot of difference. The time you take will definitely pay off. But this book has those big images that are far apart, and I think will be awesome. I want to use this probably a lot with my carbon paper because I don't want to mess up these images. And I haven't seen another one of these in my Dollar Tree yet. I've looked at 2 different Dollar Trees after the day I bought this one. But if you see this, pick it up because you'll use it probably sometime or another. I just really like it just for the cover alone, and it's got, you know, you could even cut these out on the back cover. I didn't even look at these, but these are cute. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here real quick and show you guys how I do my paper piecing and why the dimension and the foam tape is important. It just adds that extra little bit of showing that you took the time to do it, because it, you know, stickers are layered anymore, and they're neat, but like I said, if you have a sticker, it's gone the first time you use it. So I just like having stamps and these stencils and things that I can reuse many times over and make them look whatever color I need them, instead of just what color they came in on the sheet. But I mean, I still love stickers, because we all know we all have sticker armies. So, okay, thank you guys for watching. We try to get this video up fairly quickly, hopefully. So, I'm going to do an embossing video either tonight or tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Thanks, guys. Bye.